From Fireman's East, here are the 61's fighting for their lives, down 1-0 in the LCS. There's Nate Kush in the Denver Nuggets jersey. Very rarely you see a grown man in the basketball jersey like that, the tank top jersey, but good for Kush embracing the look. Let's listen to Jacob. As you've noticed in his pregame meetings, he goes down to a whisper. Let's go down to a hush and hear Jacob.
We're going to play 61's ball today. We're going to play 61's ball today. We know what that is. We know what that is. That's what we did the last 8 games before Friday. Okay, boys? Friday's flush. We have this first game here on Sunday, here, today, right now. We're locked in. We're emptying the tank. Everything we can give, we give in this one game right now. We fight. We fight for who? For each other, boys. For each other. We're a family, boys. We're a family. Guys, this is 6 months. Look around. Guys, it's 6 months. We know each other. Basically, I know everything about every one of you guys. And I love you all. So let's do it for each other, boys. For each other. We want to keep this going, right? Yeah. We want to keep this going, right? Boys, like I said, creaking in my backyard. In my backyard today.
More random
we're having a fucking parade today.
Jake, are we doing anything position?
We're not doing, guys. The strategy is me. We're playing ball. It's the same game.
I couldn't really hear the question from Joey, but Jig got annoyed at the question, whatever it was. I hate the lack of hat uniformity on this team. Look at Z wearing a Z Ashkenazi hat. Farka sticking with the white. Stanley Cup trophy on the back of Joey Cohen's head. I don't know what's going on with this team. I feel like if you bought the hats and then you bought alternate hats, you should all be wearing the same hats. But I get it. I'm crazy with uniforms and things like that. Sort of love what a baddie did, that you had to wear the same color pants and socks also. But okay, let's take a look at the Big Red. This is your standard huddle, just a lineup announcement. Listen, LSAC's got his team loose. He's got jokes about each guy. They've been a first or second place team the entire season, and they're up 1-0 in this series. Much looser huddle over here. Let's see how that translates when the game begins.
Bags on the board. Thank you. Hit the ball hard, boys. Put it away. Let's go. I want Big Red on 3. Let's go. Let's go. Wait for your pitch. Big pitch. Patience. Big Red on 3. Big Red on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Big Red 1 game away from the World Series. That's Bubba, 1 bouncer to Simcha. The lefty makes the turn and fires to first. Here's Sammy Soroya. That's a can of corn, routine pop-up. And then Alco, the 2-hopper to Joey Cohen. Why am I counting hops today? I have no idea. Here's Bahara. That's a fly ball. So 61's went back to Bahara in the leadoff spot. They went away from him in their Friday dormant performance that they had. They went Joko as the leadoff man. He did get their first hit, but it was in the 4th inning. Farka takes advantage of a misplay at second, so he's on second with 2 outs, and then Jake Bahara, ground ball, Ruby Shahebar makes the play. Here's Elsack. That's a fly ball to Eli Braha in right. Here in the 2nd inning, that's Henry Shalam, the ground ball, and then Abe Hollywood Dweck, the fly ball, just on the grass in right field. Okay, 2nd inning for the 61's now. That's Mavora to short. Sammy makes the play. Nate Kush, the high pop, and the Big Red machine converges on it. And then Ralph going to go down looking. So only the 1 Farka ground ball, the only base runner of this game in the 3rd.
Any action or no?
One base runner the whole game.
Okay. Ralph, Tutu, Matute, Greenstein, Tudai Jr., and here is the batting title champion, Charles Saka. First pitch, another line drive.
Charles. How
Yeah,
we doing,
you must
man?
think you're waking up in like a different world that Charles Sack is the batting title,
This is a
Chef.
great day of Charles Sacker's batting title.
Yeah.
love
Two,
it.
introduce us to the children.
Guys, say hi to Norman. This is Jay. This is Sarah. Guys, say hi.
Wowee. All still bat 7th in this lineup. So number 8 batter, Yogi. That's a shallow fly ball, but Caballo on his horse. Okay, Charles, another base hit, baby. And look at the 12 commandments. Oh,
What's going on in there?
2-0 Tar Heels. Very intense. Very, very intense.
How are they doing there?
2-0 Heels. Okay. Hey, Dad. 2-0 Tar Heels. Yeah. Isaac Indy looks good today. Roland looks good. Okay, David Sabag, the lefty batting. Ground ball. Ray, nice play by Ray. Gets the out at second. Looks good at second. Got to give credit to Ray. I don't know the last time he played second base, but he's doing a decent job over there. And now Ruben Shahebar will bat.
Expanse.
Gems by. On the expanse of the diamond, which Jigga, I found out I said that word
Before him.
on swimming. I said, look at this. Zach's home run was into the expanse. Ruby ripped me off. Zach gets one. That's deep. Zach Ashkenazi, a home run in the 8th inning.
Unbelievable! I don't believe it!
And it's 4-3 swimming.
What a turn of events.
Sandy, something about the clouds and the sky and the colors today. That ball was in no man's land, cruising in the expanse over there.
Hello everyone, Ruby Shahebar, founder of Gems by Ruby and an official sponsor of the 2024 YMSL season. A short message for you guys. On the expanse of the diamond, we realize that no one player can determine success. The field is the venue where character is tried and tested. When 12 men unite toward a common goal with a shared purpose, the magic of unity unfolds. Challenges become triumphs, aspirations become victories. There is a compounding strength found in togetherness. One team will rise and many will fall. Which side of history will you be on? Look forward to opening day, March 31st. Hope to see you all there. May the best men win.
Loved it. This is Isaac Bahara. He's in 8th grade, going into 9th now, right? That's my salutatorian. Ruby swings. Ray, another play. And look at Ray. Look at Ray, you look nice and calm and comfortable at second base. Have you played second before this year?
Yes,
you have?
yes.
Okay. And you guys had the 1-2-3 inning. I heard a big sound. And Jigga's going to run to first. It is not hard ball. They're going to make the throw. And Jigga strikes out swinging. Man. Oh, bad hop. Charles goes with it. That ball skidded away. Nice defense, Charles Saka. The whole series over them so far. We see a double play on the other field. Ruby, nice play by Gems by, and now we'll hear about what a travesty it was that he wasn't a Gold Glove.
Locked in.
Locked in! He is locked in. I thought I was getting a Gold Glove comment from him, but no. Vico.
Sam, keep it going.
I mean, you like runs, and you're not seeing any
No action
from this team in 2 games now.
That's right. I don't know if it's Yedid being on his game or maybe just the 61s are a little, maybe they're rushing. I don't know. A little frustrating, a little tense time.
Could you take me to the first inning? Did Zach or Farka get on in the first or no?
No.
Neither one got on.
Farka got on.
Okay.
On a grounder and Zach grounded out.
They need those 2 guys in a game like
Yeah,
today.
table setters.
They
of
gotta
course.
they gotta carry this team right now.
Come through. They went back to their original batting order.
Which was, I hated the move to change a batting order
Agreed.
at this point in the season.
Agreed. After all the success they had,
Yeah.
so they switched back.
They switched back. Okay.
So let's see if it pays dividends.
At the Mitch Sabah coming to check up on Henry
Ooh, Yates and Kane.
wearing a Coca-Cola shirt.
Now you got a cavity. Who you gonna call? Mitch Sabag Dentistry.
All right, Henry. gonna extract everything today. You'll be okay for Friday, but you're not going to be able to like talk or anything, if that's okay.
Yeah.
You're all right with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Very good. And so we'll start in a couple of minutes. I don't think I'm going to give you anesthetic. I'm not in the mood, so you could take it.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, bite down. What a pretty smile he has.
So, I want to just tell you guys, make sure you come to Aesthetic Dentistry, #1 in the industry. All YMS sellers go to Aesthetic Dentistry.
Or else.
All right, top of the order here for the Big Red Machine.
Top 4.
Top 4 scoreless games, says Mr. Russamano. Okay, Bub Jamal, the batter. First pitch, high chopper. It's going to be tough. You saw that was trouble from the first bounce. It bounced weird, 10 feet away from the plate. It bounced up, and then you knew that second bounce was going to be trouble, and it was. Jake unable to corral it. Long throw anyway. Leadoff hit on one pitch by Joseph Bub Jamal, who I can attest wants to get to the World Series more than anything in the world. Has not been there since 2013. Has been in the semis 5 times since then. Sammy rips one into the hole. That spot was vacated. Bub going for third. Here's Bahara's throw. And Sammy gets second on the throw. And Farka not happy that throw went to third. He wanted that throw going to second. Now Al goes up with 2 on and nobody out. Elsack on deck. Nice shot. Sammy Soroya, by the way, is not fazed by the playoff moment. I think he went 3 for 3 on Friday. Another hit right there. Anyway, Alco batting 2 pitches in this inning, and it's men on second and third, nobody out. Alco pops it up. This is on the infield. No one will go anywhere. And now you can start saying to walk somebody or to give up just 1 run. Now you have some strategy coming into play here. Now, on deck is Henry. You may want to get the force at home. I think you walk Elsack here. Farka's first words were, "Listen to me," etc., etc. And it looks like Farka's going to get his way.
1 out, gentlemen.
Whatever it is, let's see what they go with. And they're going to pitch to Elsack, it looks like. Okay. Pay. It's the pitch. And it's in the middle. Let's see what Bahara does here. He has a cannon. He charges in. He goes to third. And it's 1-0 Big Red. Good throw by Bahara. It hit the runner on the slide. He hangs him up, but just a future Hall of Famer for sure. That is a high pop. Joey calls off Zach. And with second and third, nobody out. 61's limit the damage. That's limiting the damage. I saw you talking to Bahara after the first throw. You didn't like the first throw to third?
Hit the cutoff.
Hit the cutoff. Gotcha.
Bring it in.
Okay. Not bad considering that inning.
Guys, come here. I want to talk behind the plate.
Let's see what Z and Farka and the top of the order can do. Top of the order for the 61's now. What? Hi, Panina. I love you. Hi, Ron. Oh, next week.
Not in the playground.
Next week you're going to be on Friday. You're going to be on the playground just for you, okay? I promise. Okay, Mustafa, that's just me hearing from the fans. Okay, pitch to Bahara. Change up. He smacks it off the glove. Bahara has speed. Ball's in the middle of nowhere. He's going for 2. He's saved. Double Bahara. Jig. You.
Play some small ball.
Okay, Zach was waiting for someone to be on when he was up, and now he has his opportunity. Eli Bahara, the fastest, can't get really faster than him. 1 and 2 to Z. Farka just waiting. I delivered my gift card to Farka this morning. He was very thankful. David. He'll be going to Tever for managing the All-Star game to a victory. It's a long at-bat by Z, a long turn at-bat.
Time is out.
And here we are, Yedid versus Z. Bahara on second, nobody out. Pitch, Z smacks it. Backhanded by Sammy, that's an incredible play. Oh my goodness. That's a sick play. And thrown so far in the deep. I don't know if he could have gone Farka because it was so far in the hole. You can't come off second. It was so far in the hole he couldn't come off of second base until he threw the ball. I don't think he could have gone there. Continued attack on. Farka, ground ball through the hole. The 61's will tie the game. It is 1-all. Eli Bahara scores. David Farka knows what time of year it is. Playoff time. This man comes to hit. Carly!
Let's go, Jake!
And David doesn't care that there's 5 infielders, goes through them anyway. And that brings up... Hey, Ma. Okay, Jake Bahara now. Now, Moose, this is a Bahara that you don't know. This is Jake Bahara. He's a distant cousin of the Bahari that you are familiar with, Moose.
Can you play basketball?
He could play, yeah. But no one can play like Eli Buckets, I'll tell you that. And it's a ground ball. Sandy plays the high hop. He stuttered on the throw. He double pumped on the throw. Took any chance of a double play away. I don't know if you're turning 2 there anyway. And Farka coming in like a horse into second base. Yeah.
Bottom 4.
Bottom 4, 1-all game. Mavora, that's a high pop. Sammy called off by Charles. And we have a 1-all game. We're going to the 5th inning. 5th inning, 1-all.
This is what you sign up for.
A lot of action. I don't think Eli could have gone to third on that.
See, I love you. Eli could not have gone to third.
Okay, 5-0 Tar Heels. I'm in deep center. And that's a fly ball. Left field. Ruby is there. A tag up. And it goes to 6-0 North Carolina. And due to the score, we will be staying on East. Tar Heels came to play today. The intensity from the first moment. This is intense, Al.
Good game.
I'm just feeling intensity, tightness.
Yeah, well, that's what we sign up for when you're playing bowling.
This is what you dream about all winter. Playing in a game like this. No, not a time for April Bowl. There's Mo Sham and Ike Deed in the far corner. I have to come over there. Just spotted them. Simcha pitching to Holly. The changeup. Holly smacks it. Bahara plays it on a hop. And that's a leadoff single for Big Red. Top 5?
Top 5, 1-1.
Nobody out. Bub singing version number 27 of his Holly song. It's got many, many different tunes of that song. Mike did not pull the trigger. I guess it was high. Jacob didn't even ask for it. There's another pitch. And didn't get the call. Both those pitches were slow, a little high. Little high.
Nice shirt color. 1-1, first and second, no outs.
That's what a fan section you bring. No joke. No joke.
Ever been related?
My favorite part of the mic up, you're so intense and you go, let's go, mama!
Yeah, I love that.
Yogi would sign for a walk right now, but he's one of these batters that could hit the Mocats cherry blossoms also. He's got so much power. It's a lob, and Simcha has officially lost the zone. Lead off it to Hollywood, then he walks 7 and 8. Although 7 is Charles, 8 is Yogi. That last walk on 5 pitches, highly unacceptable. And now David Sabag batting, Eshko in his ear, Elsack in his ear, probably telling him 2 different things. Jigga and Jake meet with Simcha at the mound. Mavora coming over to Jigga. There's just action all over the place. Mavora wants to touch first and then come home, or does he come straight home? That's what he's asking Jig. Now Zach calling for time from left field. And Moose, we allow a lot more leeway in these huge, huge games. Let everyone get what they need to get out of their systems. Zach's super shallow. He wants to nail the guy at the plate on a fly out. Farker's got the arm, but all outfielders have a great arm. Hollywood's got very good speed as a youngster, but Hollywood's got to be 37 years old by now, 38 years old. More importantly, is Simcha cannot throw a strike. It is, Mike, 2-1?
2-1.
2-1. He's behind every batter. It's the bottom of the lineup for the Reds. Just walked Yogi to load the bases. Cannot walk Sabag. Must lay it in there, make him hit it. He cannot find the zone. He is rattled. He is rattled out there. And here comes the big Red chant. Simcha throws the strike. Hard grounder. There's one. The plate, the plate. Out at the plate, a double play. The 61's turn 2. Okay, let's break down this play. Let's look at it from a few different angles. There's the ground ball. Here's the throw. To the naked eye, when you look at it, it looks like Hollywood's safe, but you really got to break it down and look at the Hollywood slide. Look at this right here. His right arm, that's his lead arm, comes back into him a little bit, almost like he's bracing his fall from that jumping up slide that he does. And you see his hand is actually in the air. Then you see over here, a split second later, clearly his hand has to be on the plate under that plume of smoke, but clearly Jacob's hand was also on Hollywood. So at one moment you see he's neither on the plate and there's no tag. And at the very next moment, you see there is a tag and he is on the plate, or at least you assume he's on the plate. So from this angle, it is very, very inconclusive, although this was my angle. This is my phone taking this video, and when I saw it with my naked eye, I thought he was safe. I thought he got under there, but I didn't realize that the Hollywood slide had his right arm coming in and still elevated at the time. Now look at this next angle, which is the scorekeeper's angle. That's the first time I noticed Mavor didn't field it cleanly, by the way. Look at the perfect throw. It's low, it's into the player. Where did Jacob tag him? Did he tag him up on the arm or did he tag him down on the leg? Look at this. He's not on the plate just yet, but Jacob didn't tag him yet. And then look, it all depends where Jacob applies the tag on Hollywood. Where is the first touch? Is it on the arm / elbow or is it on the leg? If it's on the leg, he's clearly safe. I believe it's on the leg, but you really can't tell because you could pause the film any which way and you can't tell from the depth of the film if his glove is touching his elbow or not. If 1 little millimeter of his glove is touching 1 millimeter of his elbow, then he's out. Here's the Mustafa film again, just smoky and everything to the play. Hollywood, look at Eshko. And he decides better of it. Good job, Eshko, because you do not want to be suspended. You're not the captain. You make a hard right angle 90-degree turn. Good job. And look at Big Red. I'm very proud of them, actually. Nobody really does anything. They let the captain, who was coaching first base, come to the home plate. Elsack pushes them back. He considers how he wants to approach Rusamano. Waits till Rusamano is dusting off the plate, and then he calmly approaches him because you could tell he didn't come too aggressively by Rusamano's reaction. Like, he didn't jump up and say, "What did you say?" or anything like that. He's just telling him, it's a bang-bang play. I made the call. Jacob with some words for Elsack, saying, probably I got the tag in. Here's Bub trying to get Elsack out, but Elsack's perfectly calm, and he is the captain. He has the right to go up there. Great job by all of Big Red. I have some other angles from Mustafa also that show Yedid clapping Elsack off, telling him to get off the field and everything like that. So that's a good job here. Look at Mavori. Does not field the ball cleanly. I didn't realize that in real time. Still manages to throw the low strike to Jacob. Gives Jacob the fighter's chance to catch and swipe in one motion. Let's look at it again over here. Touches first instead of just getting the force at home and they get a double play out of this. Remember, we don't have, with all these cameras, we don't have Rusamano's angle. Rusamano's from directly behind the plate. We don't know what he saw. Maybe he saw Hollywood not get his hand on the plate. Maybe he saw that. Either way, look how fast it is in real time. And remember, the play with Zeke Dweck, Hollywood's younger brother, the play with Zeke Dweck coming home, we didn't realize that that call was a perfectly ingenious call until we got an angle from a fan from behind the gate. So here's, you can see the big red bench. There's Henry, there's Ruby, Eshko making his U-turn. You're going to see Yedid over here start to clap it up. This is what we want. It's a bang-bang call. No other umpire is going to overrule this call. I mean, it's bang-bang for the guy an inch away. So the guy from 65 feet away is not going to change the call. There's nothing to argue about. I mean, it's as close as it can get. It went the way of the 61s. Good job by Big Red keeping their composure. That ball was hit hard. Mavora and Jacob spoke about it before the play. Ruby, it's a high pop. Someone's got to get it. It's Reyes's. Reyes thinks the catch running back. Base is loaded. Nobody out. The 61s get out of it. Mavora, did you talk to Jacob about that before the play? He said, I'm touching first.
He said, come home. I said, you sure I can touch first and then it's a tag play for you? He said, do it.
Wow. Wowee, they spoke about that. Mike.
You have that on replay?
I do. You want me to check?
No, not really. not now. I was so freaking close. Yeah. Singer does this every year, but that was a sick tag.
Yeah.
I thought he beat his arm got after he tagged him, the arm went under there, so he didn't slide on.
I'm going to check.
I mean, that's okay.
Listen, it is what it is. Bang, bang, play. Oh my goodness. Base is loaded. Nobody out. And they don't score. They don't score.
Okay, if you want a little side update, the Tar Heels up 6-0 in the sixth. IG, bases loaded, double to bring in 2 runs.
A baddie made a move in the pregame, put IG batting 5th.
And he's 3 for 3 today, on base 3 times.
He's such a good hitter. He's just so, it took him 2 years to get comfortable.
But playoff IG is what it counts, so big shot by him and a big play by Mavora.
Okay, so we're going to have a game 3 over there, or a miracle.
Or a miracle.
And then over here, it's 1-all.
They look deflated.
Oh my goodness. And what inning are we in now? Ray, that's some play, Ray. That's some play running back on the line there. So Mavora and Reyes is on the right side. There's Mo Katz. What's up, Katzenberg?
How are you, Normando?
Mo, these are the games you dream of. It's 1-all.
I've been dreaming for about 3 weeks.
I hear ya.
Actually, all season we've been sleeping.
What was your thoughts on the
My naked eye, I had him safe. My naked eye. Mike says.
Yeah, Kush, I like it. You're on it, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
Mike says, I didn't see the replay yet. He says it was another great tag by Jigga. He said it was an amazing tag by Jigga.
We're used to that.
We'll have to see it.
It looked for my, I mean, obviously I have no angle on
Yeah.
the play. But it looked,
What?
Highlights at 11.
Yeah.
It looked like he went for like a swim move slide instead of straight.
An homage to swimming, yes.
Which gave him the window to tag, but.
Let's just pause the tape for a moment. That's an amazing observation by Z. He noticed that slide all the way from left field. Maybe Mike says he got the tag down.
Yeah!
By the way, Z, what do you think of Sabag swinging 3-1 as the 9 batter with bases loaded? Simple, didn't have the zone. He was pushing the ball.
Right to first base, no less.
Yeah, terrible.
Listen, means nothing unless.
Who's that? That is Kush, right? Kush is wearing 76.
He's off the jersey.
Oh my goodness, this guy is
All right, Ralph.
out to lunch.
All right.
Kush lost his jersey. How do you lose something that's that color? You had it in the in your bag?
That's right.
Kush, you lost your jersey?
Yeah, don't have enough of that, man. I don't know.
And Ralph, line drive, skips by Bub. That was the short hop. Ralph going for 2, and he's there. A 1-out double, and Yedid just fell down over there. Okay, Jacob Jamal, the captain, batting. Go ahead, Ron. Jacob rips it. Clean base hit. Ralph will have to stop at 3rd, and it's men on the corners for Elliott Mann. A fly ball could give them the lead. Ralph doesn't have much speed, though. Elsack, a decent arm. Alco, a great arm. Bub, a negative arm.
Dave!
Man swings! It's deep! It's over! Alco's head! Ralph will score to give the 61s the lead. Jacob will stop at third. Ball trickling, and Jacob, he's safe. Oh my goodness.
Let's go! Let's go! Flip it! Flip it out! Flip it! Break it open!
Elliott Mann, the triple over the head. What do you think of that shot, boys? That's a bomb. Needed to elevate the ball, and he got it over Alco's head. Oh my goodness. 3-1 Mustafa. This is rain continuing to fall, just adding to the theatrics, Moose. This is the number 10 batter, Eli Bahara, on deck. And then you have Zach and Farka again. Joey, deep. That's over Bum's head. Man was waiting, and he'll score easily. Joey getting at least 3. It's a triple, and it is 4-1, 61s. Power from Joey Cohen, opposite way. That ball exploded off his bat. 4-1, 61s. Now Bahara up. And this run is big. He's got to get this run home, and that's exactly what Farkas tells him. There's one out. He's got to get the run home. Foul territory, really, but okay. Bahara, he lunges. Let's see. Oh, no, it's Sammy going back, and Joey can't go anywhere. There are now 2 outs, and now Zach's going to have to come through with 2 outs if they want to call Uri Adler for some Uri Adler insurance. Let's see. What's the score? It is 4-1 now. Bottom 5, 4-1. Z going to take the walk for Caballo. Mo, you're a captain. What do you think of this? You do it? Okay, Caballo coming up.
Caballo's coming up, but there's a force at second, and Z is clutch. And
Would you walk him also for Jake or no? Get rid of both of them or no? Or pitch to Farka? I don't think you would you? You'd walk them both. You're walked, you're walked.
2 guys, get him out of my face.
Okay, yeah, intentional walk, Zach. Farka up. Okay, David Farka. Not usually the one to get the intentional walk. It is 6-3. We got to go over there, okay. What inning is that? 7. How many?
1 out.
When did they score the 3 in the 7th
inning?
Okay.
It's a Sunday league, ain't it?
Mustafa, after this at bat, we have to hustle over there. There's 2 outs left in that game, and it's 6-4. Holy cow, tying run over there. Oh my gosh, so top of the lineup coming up next. Okay, here's Caballo. Caballo swings, hard grounder, off of Ruby. He's safe, run scores, 5-1. Play to third, safe at third. Okay, I did not even realize that there was some controversy on this play. Farka safe at first, but on the throw across, if you zoom in and slow it down, that's a bang play. I think he might have been out over there. They talk about it. They rule inconclusive, so he's ruled safe. Jake Braha comes around next. He's going to hit a 2-run double. That's because Farka comes all the way around and never stops hustling. Even though Jake's a dead duck at third, Farka did score before Jake got tagged out. 7-1, 61. May as well hustle through the rest of this game. It's already the top of the 6th. Bub Jamala line out to left field. Sammy Soroya, he is destroying Simcha in this series. No 2 ways about it. This is another extra base hit. That's a triple with 1 out. Alco, the ground ball. Sammy will score. Look at this play by Mavora. Absolutely tremendous. Ball stays in the glove on the snow cone scoop. And then Elsack, a fly out. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Here are the 61s. Ground ball, Sammy Soroya. That's 1 out. Nate Kush wearing the 1976 jersey. That's a fly out. That's 2 outs. And then Ralph Cohen. That's another fly out. 3 down. Last chance for the Big Red Machine. Here's Henry Shalem. He taps it over to third. Ralph bounces the throw. Mavora unable to handle that one. And that brings up Hollywood. Look at Joey Cohen staying there, taking the ball off his chest,
gets the fielder's choice at second. Then look at this play, the high hop. Joey adjusts. Let's see that one again. Look how this ball jumps up on him and makes him run basically almost all the way to second base before flipping it to Ray. And then Yogi pops up. 61's tied the series.